everyone, I'm Ace of Clubs Kid, and I'm back again. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but because of that, I'm going to make this one a bit longer than probably my usual updates, and this is kind of more of an update. It's more of a vlog type video. There's not really one thing I'm going to particularly be talking about, but a couple things. So first of all, I might as well just kind of explain what's been going on. I've been busy lately. I haven't been able to make as many YouTube videos because I got a job a couple weeks ago. It's kind of an interesting story to go with that. I was just hanging out with my friend Caitlin, and we were just at Starbucks, and I decided I didn't actually want to get a Starbucks. I went to Albertsons, and I'd applied at Albertsons several times, like months before, like 4 months ago, and I kept on going back just to see if there's an opening. And when I went in, it was just after I was at an interview with 5 guys, so I was, all looking nice, had a collared shirt and everything, and she told me that since I was there, she could give me an interview, and, I looked nice and everything, so right when I was there, she called up the kind of manager of the whole store, and I went back, I had my interview, and by the time I walked out of the store, I was hired. So that was pretty awesome. I'm now a courtesy clerk there, which is kind of a fancy word of, you do bagging, you go a lot, you take all the carts out and everything, or you bring them back in, rather. You just have basically a lot of little jobs that sort of need to be done, but aren't all that difficult to do. So that's nice. I now have a source of income, which is really cool. While it may be harder for me to make videos now, I can still certainly make them. It's just a matter of managing my time. And it's also, of course, really good because now that I have an income, it helps with making more videos, because the more money I have, the more things I can buy, and therefore the more videos I can do that are actually kind of more interesting. So that's something. Another recent update, I got a new microphone. I'll talk about that first. I'm going to be really careful with this because this is actually the microphone I'm using for my video. This is what it is. You may notice the audio quality is better. I'm still taking this video with my GoPro, but the built-in mic in the GoPro is not very good, and especially when it's in the waterproof housing, the all-plastic one. So I basically took it out of the housing and then hooked it up to my microphone, and you'll notice the audio quality is pretty significantly better. Something else I also recently bought, both of these things are from Amazon. I got a new puzzle. This is a Megaminx. Really cool. I got back into doing puzzles recently, and so I decided I got this. It was only $5. That was a pretty awesome deal. It's a really neat, different puzzle, and I really like solving it. I solve it like all the time if I just have to kind of pass a lot of time, like if I'm on my break at my job or something like that, or I'm waiting for a bus or whatever it may be. It's really nice because it takes longer to solve than a Rubik's Cube. And it's also, it's a lot less memorization and a lot more kind of figuring out where things actually go. I do it all intuitively. I use one algorithm for the whole thing. So yeah, for anyone who may be into puzzles, that's that. Another really cool thing is that I recently went to a free running gym, and here's the card for that. Not sure how well you can see this, but it's called the World Elite Gymnastics Gym, and yeah, so I went there with my friend. I was just hanging out with my friend, and he said he was going to go to his free running gym, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to do that. So I went with him, and going in, I didn't really know how to do anything. I couldn't land a front flip. I kind of knew how to do a front flip. I can do one into a pool, but I can't really land on my feet or anything. I had no idea how to do a backflip. I didn't know how to do like much else. I can kind of do some free running, just basic stuff. I'm just sort of self-taught with that, like wall runs and that kind of thing, but over the time I was there, I learned how to actually land a front flip, and I also learned how to do a back flip and land that really well too. I'll try to stick in a video here if I can, but I'm not too good with editing on Windows Movie Maker because it kind of sucks. So, no guarantees that'll be in there. Anyways, with that said, that's been kind of some new stuff that's been going on. Another thing that happened, I'm kind of covering all the areas that my channel normally has. I also performed a gig for Magic, not too long ago. I can't even remember what day it was. It was, I think, last Sunday, I performed a gig at my mom's. My mom has a church that she works at, and they had a kind of party there. So I performed as a magician there, and that was really neat too. The crowd was a bit older. Most people were about 4 times my age, but it was still really fun. It was a lot of it was really neat. I got to try out some new stuff. I'm working on a card routine. They did some kind of coin work as well, which was really fun. So yeah, I was glad I got to perform. I haven't really done any formal performing in a while, so that was also really neat. Other stuff. Let's see. I like my job, and I think it's going to be really cool to see kind of sort of stuff happens. It's been interesting because I've been working the late shifts, and if for anyone who may work late, you know the late shift is the time when the most interesting people come into the store. I've had just all sorts of interesting situations happen. Like a guy walked in. This actually happened twice. A guy walked in with just a plain t-shirt, and it had blood, like, all over the front. And I was like, okay, that's pretty interesting. And, you know, the guy seemed kind of, like, out of it. And I was like, alright, I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm just gonna finish, you know, bagging his stuff that he bought and kind of move on. But yeah, it's an interesting job. It's fun. I'll probably... I don't know. I might do more vlog type things when I'm not doing when I'm not buying stuff, because I'm not sure. I don't really have plans to really buy stuff that's going to be that interesting to do videos on. If I do, I'll certainly make videos, continue to make videos on that. But I might do some more vlog things now that I have more to talk about. So with that being said, I'm Asa Clubskid. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you soon. Bye.